Worried about mom or dad falling? The Symphony Medical Alert System from CVS Health helps make their home safer, even if you can't be there. Symphony works with voice activation or a care button they can opt to wear, along with smart sensors for coverage around the home. With 24/7 emergency response and an app to tie it all together, you can monitor your loved one's well-being for enhanced peace of mind. Terms and conditions apply. Learn more about Symphony at cvs.com/symphony or find it at your nearest CVS Health Hub.
Do you know how many files your employees have uploaded, downloaded, emailed, airdropped, Slacked, or shared via Google Drive today? A lot of that data has left your organization, and you don't even know it. Visit code42.com to learn how Insider prevents data exfiltration.
And everything, the man with the money, Mr. Antonio Smith, the floor is yours.
Well, I sure appreciate you. Thank you so much. All right, good meeting today. Get a bunch of stuff, and hopefully we learn a few things as well. Is Chris behind me? All right, log on because I got some stuff for you as well. Oh, he is logged on. Okay, good. All right, well, actually, let's start off with you first, Chris. First off, Chris is doing a fantastic job. Did y'all know that? Yes. Come fix my column while I'm. All right, Chris is doing a most fantastic job, and he's doing a great thing. Now, Christopher, let's establish a vision, okay? Because some stuff is guessing. That's what I want to address, okay? So I said some stuff to Chris yesterday. It's not about guessing. Some stuff is guessing because I want to know how I wanted to do it. You understand what I'm saying? That's Chris? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Outstanding. So let's establish a vision. Why do you think that I have you here?
To help pretty much tell a story. I think that's like the most simplest way to tell it, and then like leave a legacy so it's impacting long term.
Okay, and there's a second part of that. Good job. So you're going to help tell my story and take your brand with where my story goes. That's the second part. Okay?
You got it.
All right. That's why I'm saying credit yourself, post. That's why you got all the access. Not just to tell my story, but to de-rock you. You get it? All right. So if I say, so some of this stuff is going to have me guessing what's the best way to de-rock you. You get what I'm saying?
Yep. And then I'm a kind of different kind of D-Rock.
Nah, so basically, I need to see some stuff first and react. You're right. I need to look at how the market responded, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So that's why we haven't sat down and had what I want, how I want, because I was seeing how you do stuff and how they're gonna respond. So that's why. So don't think you in the dark. There is no dark. We making this up. You get what I'm saying? We making this up. So remind me right after this call to give you a few other things that you need, and we should be good.
Cool.
Now, let me teach this to everybody. Basically, stick with your vision and only make changes that are respective to your vision. That way, if you make changes, nobody can get offended if they agreed with your vision. Because you're changing just to match the vision you set. You get it? Now, Chris has not disagreed. But in order to properly lead Chris, I should probably set a clear vision that he can repeat back to me, shouldn't I? That way, he's not getting confused or secretly frustrated over time and then adjusting, and then he can give his best, okay? So I'm giving both me and Chris permission to just throw stuff out there and adjust to the market, okay? But Chris made, how many posts you made yesterday on y'all?
Well, okay. Well, some of my things are posted. So 4 videos, and then I gave you 4 graphics, and a lot more to come.
There you go. So he's responsible But 8 pieces of content yesterday itself. Okay, 8 pieces of content, and I'm writing a copy so he can learn how I write. The copy. Copy is the words that sell. There's the stuff that goes with it, and then he may do a little bit of that. But I'm like, again, this is where all of you should just get used to me, like Deanna does. I'm an active CEO. Okay, I'm an active founder. I am very active in my organization, so I'm probably going to step in where you trying to walk at. It's just one of those things to where, because I'm active, because I'm a practitioner. I actually do the work. I actually write the articles. That's what took me to get on the call just now is because I was literally in the fire writing. I'll show you. I was literally writing my new blog that's coming out here in a second. You'll get it here in a little bit. And the way I write, I don't use this side. This is the fancy side that everybody else uses. I don't use this side. I like the code, so I use this side. At the end of the day, I'm still a programmer, and this is much easier for me. So I was writing and organizing my next article that's coming out on my blog, which that's it, Chris. Appreciate you. This, which brings me to another thing. I'm still posting. Actually, we're attempting to get to 1,000 posts a day. I'm already at 100 posts a day. So if you're not following my pages, articles, videos and stuff, it's cool. But there's a lot of extra free information over there because I make sure it's not repetitive, because why would you follow me if I'm saying the same thing over and over on the same platforms, right? So there's a bunch of other stuff that you may be missing. That being said, thank you, Mr. Christopher. I would Oh, yeah. What's some of the one like Chris got? Oh man, look, if you're talking about the virtual background, I have one of them show you. But if you're talking about how we got all them sets around the office, the black and there's
Just contact me. I got you.
There it is. And I can't help myself. Y'all should probably be thinking about hiring Chris for your services. Can't help myself. Law, you're looking splendid. You're looking like I should put you in a cup of coffee and make that coffee better. That's what you're looking like. I'll just pour you in some coffee. Just go ahead and talk so they can see you. You are splendid, sir. I am going to take
Thank
that.
you kindly. Appreciate your words.
It's cold in New York. Look at him. Just
It's
sexy.
always cold in my world.
Look like he put lotion on his chest this morning. Yes, I tell you. You're just fabulous. Let me go ahead and get me orange sash or scarf or whatever that is. I'm gonna need one of those.
I'm still into.
Gotta know the colors that match your chocolate. So bright colors always go better with it.
All right. Orange. Give me orange ASAP. Okay. All on. That boy look good. That's what I'm talking about. All right, outstanding stuff there. Let's see. Boom, get rid of this. So, Chris, we're going to trial and error until our market starts following you like crazy. Abby, is Abby here? All right, Abby, my main part of the meeting. Okay, cool. My main part of the meeting is for you. Are you walking and jogging?
Okay.
Oh, no, you're not. Okay, good.
Not today. Not today.
Right. Good. So the second part of my meeting is for you. The third part. That was the first part. This second part is going to take about 15 minutes. And then the last part is the most important part, and that's for you. I have some questions that I need to answer for you. Cool. Appreciate you. All right. Let us now move towards excitement. Can you hear me? Outstanding.
Hey everybody, my name is Monica, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about how I became a part of the ATS Business University. I actually have my own construction company called Women's Touch Construction, as well as I'm a real estate investor when it comes to residential properties. Well, COVID hit in February, and as you guys know, with the pandemic, a lot of things got put on pause. So my construction company got put on hold. I just bought 2 houses at one time in February, and I was having a hard time finding tenants. So I had basically 3 vacant homes at one time and no income because my construction company was put on hold. So I started going online, looking around. I found Antonio, reached out to him, and kind of told him my situation about what was going on. We talked about strengths, weaknesses. He got me involved in some of the courses. And as I was taking those courses, I realized how much I actually learned. So I initially went directly to the real estate courses because that's my passion as an investor. And the good thing about those courses that I learned is you learn different things from what you hear from your friends that are realtors. It's from an investor point of view, and it's from a broker's point of view. So I was able to learn a lot about that. After those courses, I got into some of the self-help courses that also helped me grow as a person. So the good news is there's something for everyone. So depending on what your passion is, whatever you're trying to do, there's a course for you. The other thing was I'm starting a podcast. I always said I would never start a podcast, and now I'm starting a podcast because one of the courses that I was watching was on podcasting, and they're very specific on the steps to take to have a successful podcast. A podcast is going to bring you income, not just for fun, basically, because I'm always looking for other streams of income, not just to do things for fun. So I highly recommend these courses. Get involved. I guarantee there's something for everyone. It doesn't matter what your passion is, what you're trying to do, what you're trying to accomplish in life. Just get involved. The ATS community itself, when I did get involved, everybody's so positive. They help each other. There's a lot of group economics that goes on within ATS as well. So if you do have a product or a company, you can always promote that within ATS and to grow your audience that way and grow your clientele that way. So I'm here to tell you, I'm doing it. I'm going through it right now. I'm growing every single day. Antonio's very hands-on as well. So if there's something you need, he'll hop on a call with you as long as you schedule it ahead of time. There's a lot of hands-on help through ATS. So just take it from me, try it out. I promise you will not regret it. We're all here to help. We're all going to hold your hand through this process, and let's go make money together.
Hello, my name is Vastine East. Vastine East, a happy man. I'm now a proud member of the ATS University. I took a journey to get here, a unique journey. What I'm holding in my left arm is a set of drawings. I spent hours on a team with other men and women to design petrochemical plants, offshore drilling facilities, drawings, all arise from a desire to create something unique in the world to serve mankind. And I'm proud that I was once part of that team, a team of intelligent, brilliant people. In my arm, these drawings represent hours of toil and sweat. These drawings represent school, high school, college. These drawings represent coming into an industry where I earned a decent living towards the end. But regardless, at the end of all of these drawings, The reason why I'm holding these drawings right now is to compare what I had to do in order to achieve the successes that I enjoyed in civil engineering as a designer. By joining the ATS University, Business University, I'm so fortunate now that at the end of the day, I go to sleep at night, reassured that I'm now doing something for me, not just based on my abilities or my intelligence, but something that rewards my love, a love of speaking, a love of traveling, a love of sharing my art. These old drawings, they represent a lot of hard work. Once the drawings are finished, I was always blessed to have the client or my lead engineer come out and say, "Where are my drawings?" And so doing, a little bit of me left every time the drawings left my drafting table or my computer. A little bit of me died. But I'm alive again with the ATS Business University. I'm able now to pursue at last a career in public speaking, to inspire others like myself. Perhaps you didn't come from a background of engineering or whatever, but you came perhaps from whatever source that earned you a living, a good living, I hope. But are you tired? Are you tired of the hustle and bustle of answering to other men's dreams? And that's what I have to say about the ATS Business University. It has allowed me to wake up and live my dreams. I'm thankful that I lived long enough as a baby boomer to leave this world knowing that I'll make a contribution not only in the past in engineering, but a moral compass has been redesigned for me to enjoy me, my gifts, my talents. I encourage anyone who is searching to find their place in the future is to link arms with the ATS Business University. I'm happy I found it, and I'm most happy that I was accepted. The ATS Business University, where you can turn your blueprints into your dreams. I'm Vastine East.
Join the ATS family and live life in full bloom.
Abundance, blossom, gratitude, engagement. ATS to me is total transparency.
This is Jerome Red.
Talk to Jerome.
And you know, I'm loving it. Oh, I'm loving it.
Future. My future is bright with ATS.
Hi, I'm Dr. Sugar Trask, and I am with ATS University.
Pioneer community.
Break it down. Let me just share with you what break it down means to me and what ATS does with breaking it down.
Attention.
ATS got you. That's all I can say.
They make it so simple.
You feeling that?
Hi, everybody. This is Jerry reminding you that you can cultivate an attitude of gratitude.
I'm telling you, no matter who you are, no matter where you're from, what your value system is, what religion you are, as long as you speak enough English to understand what's going on, you will be welcomed with open arms. With open arms.
Ooh, I'm feeling that.
Come on, possibilities. With ATS, your possibilities are endless.
Vanguard.
Reality. ATS is universe of knowledge.
Crazy.
I would often pray to God to please send me a mentor that can guide me, a mentor that can give me a road map.
Actionable is information that allows action to be taken. ATS Junior Business University is actionable.
You don't have to be crazy to be here, but it helps. Hello.
Here's every single thing that you're going to get. And I mean everything you're going to get. Plus we'll add more. I mean, the first thing we're going to do.
All right, the rest of the video is just that animation explaining what's going on.
Did y'all like that? Yes? Well, every time you share your link and they click customer, student, that's what they're going to see. Yes. I tell you, that Jerome cut up, boy. I had it. I put him all over. I cut him up. It's like he purposely did that just so I can do that. That was great. That was great. Well, let me pause real quick if anybody wants to say something, and then I'll give you the full vision of what's going on. Law had his mic. Go ahead, Law, with your 3 outfit changes. Yes.
Notice that? Did you notice that?
Yeah.
No, I think the video was fantastic. It really engulfed me with a lot of emotion, and it made me feel like it was my own, which I know it is my own, but it really feels like it's my own. And you can just really grow within ATS and really accomplish whatever it is that you want, and that's what you see in this video.
Wow. Amen to that. I'm going to tell you what I was trying to do, but we're going to come back to it here in a second. Anybody else? Dr. Sugar?
Thank you so much for the opportunity. Law, you are awesome. You are so awesome. And I'm looking so forward to meeting you when you get here to Texas. We're going to have some fun. Monica, you did an excellent, excellent job. And Jerome, you are ham. You are just a ham. What a great, great group to be with and to grow with. And gosh, it was good. It was really good.
Yeah.
Loved it.
Yeah.
Loved it all.
Yeah. And one of my favorite parts in that was Reese, where she was saying that ATS got you. In her tone, walking through some rainforest she was in, like it was crazy. Yeah. It's like, is she in the rainforest? Where is she at? Yeah, it's crazy. It was really good. Did you want to say something, Reese? Then we get anybody else if you want to.
The video was amazing. I was listening while it was going on. It's Miss Black Texas over here.
All right. Hey, what's happening?
Working this morning. So it was really, really amazing. I like the fact that it was relatable, and the different career paths that people are choosing just let you know that it's diverse, and that I've seen not just in skin color, but it was also seen in career path choices. I could hear the different dialects. I was seeing it, and then hearing it again with the career paths is just amazing. And the first young woman who spoke about her own construction company, that was just out of the norm. So I loved it. Good job. Keep up the good work.
Appreciate you. That's it. And me and Deanna was talking about your letter this morning too, coincidentally. So we sent that to you. Yeah.
Me again this morning?
No, we got you. Damali?
Hey, good morning, guys.
What's happening?
that video was great. I loved it. And just to echo again about the diversity of careers, and just the fact that, you know, what Law spoke on about having a path, because for me, I've been on a journey trying to figure out how to get myself back in the right place, but I've been nibbling on bits of content everywhere, and it hasn't been structured and organized. And the way that your website is laid out, I started my first class, Shifting Your Subconscious Mind, with Miss Clark.
That's deep.
Here on this journey with you guys. And
yeah, buddy, that's deep. That's a deep one.
This is awesome.
Appreciate you. You take that overcome a low self-esteem. You gonna, woo, that one there is brutal. That one there is brutal for sure. Good. Chris, go ahead. And hold on real quick. Hold on. Which, by the way, Chris shot about 30% of that video too. The whole Monica thing, the car and all that stuff and the floating, that was all Chris. This is why we have Chris. Okay, go ahead, Chris.
I just wanted to plant a seed in Jerome's ear. You may want to trademark that. Ooh, but that's your sound every time you come on. Hey, you never know. That could be yours.
You ain't lying. It could be a sonic tag, not lying at all. Definitely, it was. So as I was sent to, so I edited. I'm a really good editor, and I like editing too. And I'm looking at all the pieces. Remember, this was months ago. I had y'all send those words in almost 3 months ago. So I had already had a vision for what I was going to do. And Jerome just got on camera in one long clip and just did all that on his own. He was just in the camera being that charismatic and that Jerome-ness. Yeah, I know what I'm talking about. And I said, I got to split this up. I had to split this up and put it all over the place. So shout out to Jerome. That was perfect. Michelle Black, I seen your hand go up.
Hey, everybody. This just, makes me even more happy to know I have a general family to the point where I don't want to share y'all.
Hold on, Michelle. Hold on real quick. Try to come closer to your mic for us because you're saying some good stuff.
Can you hear me?
We can hear you, but you sound like you're on volume 0.5.
Oh, okay. Maybe I need to talk louder.
Well, that'll work. Or come closer to the mic. Yeah. You got your headphones?
Yeah, I got my headphones on.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, go ahead.
I'm just saying, overall, this just makes me not want to share y'all. I don't want nobody else coming in. Just leave it like this. Let us make that million. Then we let the next group in, okay? That's how I see it right now. So I'm going to be a little selfish, okay? And I know I ain't the only one that feel that way.
You ain't.
Hey, look, welcome, Abby. Welcome, Cartia. Welcome all y'all. But we was here first. And just let we're going to have a little sibling rivalry right now. We was here first. Me, Jerry, Jerome, Susan. I'm the baby of the family. Okay, I just want to have some fun.
You know how the baby siblings act, y'all. You know how to.
I'm the baby of the family, so.
Yeah, I understand. No. That's too funny, too cute and funny. But we all know what she's talking about, though. We know what she's talking about. That's for sure. Every time, the if you remember the. Oh, go ahead, Carol, please.
Yeah, but I remember all these things that just had seeds. You had planted those seeds. You had asked us to do these word things and all, and we had no clue where they were going or anything like that. So now that here we can see it come into fruition. You know what? Also, just being part of the Speakers Bureau was so significant in all of these, that just took part of that. But you guys did a great job. And, it makes it seem so much more professional at this point to present it that way, because people don't really know what is the ATS University about. So here you have live people telling you, what was done for them. So this is really cool. I like it a lot.
No doubt. You're absolutely, you couldn't have said it better if you tried. That was perfectly stated, because what I was going for was, how do I tell that? Well, first off, remember, story beats production every day of the week. Every day of the week. If I just remember that, if you can tell a story, you can have the worst production possible and still beat people on the production. So I wanted to tell a story. Now I start off with Monica, who is nearly a millionaire, accustomed to having $100,000 as just petty cash. You understand. She's got multiple real estate properties, construction company, and she's a millennial. So I start off with the upward six-figure millennial and how you can have it good, but hey, you want economic disruption away from getting punched in the face, you understand. And then she, on her own, no script, I just told, tell your story, how you got here. And then Chris captured it all in perfect coordination. And then it moved to Vastine, who's also in the other video too, moved to Vastine, who's the successful. Jerome's like, yeah, and Vastine was talking, wasn't he? Lee, he was talking. Yeah, Vastine was talking. So now you have the successful baby boomer, like the successful millennial, but the millennial had the problem of having a lot of money that the government can stop, while the baby boomer had the problem, I spent all my years making other men rich. So you got those two end of the spectrums going on. I got something to prove I'm rich, Monica. I eventually made a very wealthy life after I made the wealthy life for all these other men, and they finally gave me what I deserve. And now I want to do it for me. And Monica says, now I want to do it for me. And you mash them both together. What I was attempting to do was tell the story that successful people, highly successful, what we call high achievers, come to ATS. Did y'all see that? That's the story I was trying to tell. That if you got a country club membership, you need to have an ATS membership too. That's the story I was trying to tell. And then I couldn't have did the words. Y'all did the words so perfectly, because every time someone with broken English talk, it just made us look even better, right? Every time there was an accent, every time there was, and it just go. Okay, Michelle. It was just all sorts of great things happening, and you all told the story. If you notice the music, well, forget the music, forget everything else technical. What I was attempting to do, I was like, well, who told a really good story? So I'm trying to draw inspiration. Who told a really good story? And it dawned on me, well, that question's not good enough. What was the best energy I received in a long time from someone telling a story? I see the difference in that question. Like, who told a good story? Well, there's a lot of good stories that have been out in the last couple of years, a lot of them. But who gave me the best energy when telling that story? And all I could come back to was The Secret. When just watching, forget, what it may have left out, just the energy I received watching The Secret. I said to myself, what if I can do my best to duplicate that energy? And that's why the video is laid out that way. That's why the music choices are that way, because I was trying to duplicate the energy. So I want someone, every time y'all share the link, I got on this video my light that says, share the secret. That's the stuff you can't practice for. All right. So my hope, Steve, is that every time y'all share the link, the light pushes off. Now it's very different. Just show you this for 2 seconds, maybe 5. The energy is very different from this one.
Be the candidate investment firms are looking to hire. Become a CFA charter holder. Stand out for having the skills to thrive in the competitive investment industry. Visit cfainstitute.org/learn to find out more about the Level 1 CFA exam.
Can I give away $1.5 billion by 2025? Well, let me ask you this. Can you take $1.5 billion by 2025? Hello, my name is Ed.
All right. Very different. Very different. And it should be. It should be.
You want to talk about making money? Let's jam some rock and roll. It should be different because it's 2 different types of mindsets. You got 2 different videos. So literally you have 2 different presentations for when it has, and all the words are presented for you. Essentially, as I close this section, ladies and gentlemen, my friends, we've done all the work for you. I thought I was gonna get a better reaction to that. Okay, Jerome's giving it to me. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. All right, we done all the work for you. All the words are for you. All the talking is for you. And then once people sign up, all the back office customer service talking will be for you too. It is my hope that all you have to do is get on social media, have a good time like you always do, and share that link along with anything else that you're sharing too. I believe we finally, after 2 years pushing this agenda, I believe we have finally cracked the code of how to make the worst salesperson a top income earner. Definitely. Definitely. And it's not hard because Lisa just posted about her company's merchandise like 2 weeks ago, or probably less than that. Just randomly posted. And I bought something from it. So it's not hard. She didn't post and say, Antonio, can you see this? She just happened to post. Facebook showed it on my timeline. And I said to myself, over time, I said, you know what? I always see Lisa posting about this merchandise. She seemed like she got caught. It took a while. And I said, let me support this. Same thing is going to happen to y'all. Thank you, Grace, for knowing when to clap. I sure appreciate you. Man, sure appreciate you. I sure appreciate you. All right, that ends that section there. So I'm very happy for all of you to be able to see that. It seems like everyone's happy, and you told the story. I'm not even in that video. I'm not even in the customer video. That's powerful. That's crazy powerful. Okay, who's that unmuted?
Thank you.
Go ahead,
I'm
Lisa.
having a hard time on my phone.
No worries. No worries at all. It was a pleasure to support my friend. A pleasure. Now, we have a lot. Jerome Peoples in Kenya, right? Okay, we're getting a lot of traction in Nigeria. A lot. And I believe Namdi is Nigerian descendant. So he is okay, and that's just so Abby, this is why the last conversation is about you. I need you, and I need you in a major way. All right. So you can unmute your mic. I don't care if the kids is doing cartwheels in the background. You got some information I need. All right.
No
Now,
problem.
what and Namdi, if you can too, you don't have to do it in this call. But yeah, and Phil just reminded me of student engagement. Thank you, Phil. Student engagement. Now, Abby, we was on the phone with someone that tried to upgrade yesterday to the sophomore level.
Okay.
To the Nigerian access to the portal, because we have one back there, and
Okay.
they couldn't update. They couldn't upgrade. They had the money, but they couldn't upgrade. So I had a lot of questions. I was asking her some questions, but let me just build a foundation for everybody else so they can understand. This is what you all need to do about your businesses. I know we're going to launch in Nigeria. I know that because I've got too much of a big fan base in Nigeria. Andy is in the United Kingdom and from Nigeria, and you're from Nigeria. Your husband's there right now. So there is no mistaking that we should be launching in Nigeria very soon.
And I'm moving to Nigeria.
Wow.
We're building a house right now.
Who's moving to Nigeria?
Damali in Anambra.
Oh, nice.
In
Congratulations.
And that's way too much energy.
Sorry,
Phil.
I didn't have my video on.
That's way too much energy, Phil, Susan, for us not to be going to Nigeria. That's having a house built in a number. Well, I tell you, I don't even know where that's at, but I want to go see it.
Yes.
Yeah, definitely. So now, Damali's going to be over there. So you got to get this. But and as Grace was like bringing me the call, I already understood that I had approached it wrong. I need to know everything about how money is spent in Nigeria. And I need to know that fast. Because she had a debit card, but it's not the ability to pay online. And then went outside the U.S.
Yeah.
And then when I had Grace look it up online, it looks like in 2015 that had stopped.
Yeah.
The pay outside the U.S., outside of Nigeria online had stopped. And then PayPal works in Nigeria, but not to direct it to your bank account. Like it does, in America.
Over here,
basically, I can't get money or send money in Nigeria right now. And this is a major issue. Okay? I can't collect payments, nor can I send 50% payments because I don't understand how money is spent in Nigeria. Just let me give one more foundation. In China, about 90% of transactions are on WeChat.
Okay.
They literally go back and forth on WeChat, and almost everything you buy is on WeChat. And Justin said we can use our e-commerce store. Facts, sure can. And that's a good suggestion. I didn't even think about it. I need more information as well because I've got all this stuff in my head, and there's no doubt I'm going to have to establish a Nigerian bank account. There's no doubt. I had to do the same thing in India, but there's no doubt I'm going to have to do that because if the country outlawed money outside, spending money outside of Nigeria, then that tells
are you okay?
got to do a whole different e-commerce. I had to do the same thing in India. So I got a bank account in India. I had to do the same thing. So no problem there. Now,
okay?
Abby, walk me through this here. If your husband or you was in Nigeria and you wanted to purchase the business university, first off, tell me about your money. What is money? Because I know 97% of the money in the world is digital. So I don't expect anybody in Nigeria to be walking around with a bunch of cash. Namdi, if you can help out too.
So,
Go ahead, Abby.
Okay. To trace you back just a little bit, the reason why money was digital currency transfers internationally were outlawed in 2015 were because there were some concerns about money laundering.
Yep.
And Nigerians in Nigeria and abroad sending money and basically performing crimes like criminal activities with money, where they would kind of like lure international ignorant and naive foreigners into sending money to them from abroad. So that was an issue that the government and other international bodies were trying to curtail. And that was why they created that law or those restrictions on money transfers abroad. And so what people have started doing, and a way to solve the problem and to make it easy to transfer money, is a lot of people use World Remit. This is an app where you can transfer money from any part of the world to Nigeria. And for instance, if you transfer $500, they will tell you on the app, this is the equivalent in Naira. Naira is our currency in Nigeria. So it's a very easy, straightforward way of transferring money. You know how much you're transferring. It's an instant transfer. You get their bank account. All you need is their bank and their account number and their name, and it transfers the money to them. And then they too, I'm not sure about transferring money back, but one thing that my husband did in terms of when he would transfer money to us was we kind of had an arrangement with a friend, a family friend here, where he would put money.
Uh-oh, did she go out? Okay. When she come back, remind me to get the name of that app, okay? Because it cut out on her. Remind me to get the name of that app. Namdi, how do you send money back home? Oh, no. Okay. That was quick. Wow. Okay. Hey, you logged in quickly. All right. The last thing we heard.
Okay. Can I continue?
Yes. Last thing we heard you say was, the friend. You had an arrangement with
World
the friend.
Remit.
World.
Yes. So I had an arrangement with a friend. World Remit is the app I was referring to. World Remit. And it's a very reputable app. Okay. And then to continue, I had we had a family friend who is based here. He's also of Nigerian descent, but he has lived here with his family for many years. And he has an account in Nigeria, the bank in Nigeria. And so what my husband would do is my husband would just transfer Naira into that guy's account in Nigeria. And then he would give me the dollar equivalent here. He would just use his bank here to give me the dollar equivalent. Now that money, the money that my husband was transferring to his bank account, it wasn't like coming to him in America. It was just staying and collecting in his bank account there, because he also had like some transactions and some things that he was doing in Nigeria. So he didn't mind having that money stay in his Nigerian bank account while he just transferred the dollar equivalent to me from this end. But the money wasn't actually, my husband's money wasn't actually being traced to him electronically. So and that's still a challenge with a lot of Nigerians being able to transfer or send money here. So I would say, just like you were mentioning, Antonio, I think it's best for you to get a Nigerian bank account in Nigeria where people can pay directly to that bank account. And then, maybe in the future or somewhere, what I'll do is I'll ask my husband if he knows of ways that money can be transferred from Naira to dollars or abroad to America. I'll ask him because he's very knowledgeable about things like that. So maybe he would know. And there are also a lot of tech companies that are coming up in Lagos and in Nigeria that I'm sure are going to try and tackle this issue and deal with it in some way. So that's another conversation for another day, but that's something that we can also further explore. And I do have contacts in Lagos and Nigeria that I can reach out to in the tech industry that I can get more information on and just find out more information about that whole issue with transfers and money transfers between countries. Does that help?
No, that was a blessing. That was a blessing. And a lot of this stuff is, sometimes I need cultural answers and understanding. So I've got some world understanding. I got a lot of world understanding. I knew for sure that we wasn't dealing with cash because it doesn't make sense. I was also smart enough to know that this was way past, hey, can we just see if it's got a Visa or MasterCard logo? Way past that conversation too, right? I completely understood what was going on without understanding a single thing that was going on. What I needed was that World Remit app, plus a bunch of other stuff that you said. What are the locals doing to exchange money? Because if you're going to do something, it needs to be without friction. You need to do what the locals are already doing.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, the locals exchange money between accounts, bank to bank, electronically. There are a lot of apps in Nigeria. There are some apps. There's an app called Palm Credit, and then you can literally just download. Every single bank in Nigeria has a mobile app version, and so a lot of people just transfer money to other people through mobile apps. I would recommend the two banks that I would recommend that you try to use in Nigeria are Guarantee Trust Bank, GTB, and Zenith Bank. Those two banks, they're the most reputable banks. Zenith Bank has had a very long history. It's a very solid bank. First Bank is also a good one, but GTB, Guarantee Trust Bank, is the bank of the future. It's the bank of the now and the bank of the future, and their audience are millennials. And millennials are they're very up and coming, they're very enterprising, they're very hardworking, they're very ambitious, they're very progressive. And so GTP is trying to reach out to that demographic. And in fact, majority of the population of Nigeria is under the age of 35 or something. So there's a huge market for millennials, and GTB is the bank for millennials.
No doubt. I mean, millennials run the world right now and are the world's future. There's no doubt about it. All right. Well, I got what I need. Now, let me just teach everybody something real quick for your easeability of how to do things. Please know I'm getting the finest lawyer. Okay. The finest lawyer there is in Nigeria. Do you understand? Okay, Steve. And getting this lawyer and a few other people to set up all my stuff. Yes, go ahead.
Can I say something, Antonio? What's his name?
Oh, I don't know his
name.
Can
you mention his name?
Oh, I don't know.
Well, FYI, let me plug somebody in for you.
Okay. Go ahead, plug him.
My father, funny enough, is a very successful attorney. And in Nigeria, they have different tiers of achievement. And he's a private lawyer. He owns his own firm. And he has reached the highest level of achievement, which is an SAN title. senior advocate of Nigeria. So sorry, I'm not trying to make anybody feel uncomfortable, but I am plugging my dad for you. His name is
You supposed to.
You can go look him.
You supposed to.
You can go look him up.
You supposed to.
Alade Agbabiaka SAN. Yeah.
Okay, well, you send Grace his information for me, and we'll go through him. That's for sure. I'll
Sounds good.
I'll start with him, and then we'll see what happens after that.
Sounds good.
Well, appreciate you. Yeah, we'll definitely make sure, Grace, that I get that information so we can at least, if he can at least point us where to go if he, you know what I'm saying, do it himself. Now, what I'm trying to tell everybody is hire experts. Listen, do you understand? This is we just go back to get rich. Hire experts. When I said I need to start a bank account, I didn't mean I didn't mean like me start a bank account. I better know how to start a bank account in America. So ain't no sense me trying to start a bank account in a whole different country. I had to do the same thing in India. And the company that I have set up is, try not to get too much information out here, but private limited company. You ever heard of that? All right, private limited company is stuff. Okay, it's stuff. Just know it lets you operate well in some certain circumstances. And I've got a private limited company doing a lot of work inside of India and abroad. Let me just say that. My company structures are still quite structured. I've got 27 LLCs, which, by the way, can I pay the fee, please? Jesus. Okay. 27 LLCs, but now you got to double check with me to make sure it's all the ones I want now. Okay. Plus, and they're inside of a series LLC, and I got the series LLC owned by this, and then this owned by that, and then the private limited blah 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 blah. But professionals handle all that for me. It's better to spend a lot of money now, Carisha, to stay out of trouble, than to spend a ton of money to get out of trouble. Okay, always hire professionals. Without a doubt, which means I'm gonna need without a doubt, I'm gonna need a Nigerian bank account. Which, without a doubt, easy to transfer for me to cut out less hassle, taxes too, cut down less taxes, And of course, I'm all about less taxes, without a doubt. And it would give me favor with the government as I, give me favor with the government too as I move forward. So that works. All right, that was pretty good. Namdi, anything you wanted to add there specifically? Because since you.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you could register the company locally, have a bank account, have a legal team, get things set up properly. If you're in an office, have a little one somewhere, Lagos, Abuja, anywhere. Somewhere people can come to see people. Nigeria is a kind of skeptical economy and people where, don't get me wrong, they're very, very smart people. I was in Nigeria 3 years ago. I was very impressed. It's not what we read on papers. They're very smart young people. It's on the rise. So yeah, it's definitely going to fly back in Nigeria, 100%, no doubt. So like you said, hire locals, hire expatriates in the area locally, and set up properly, just register company, bank account and all that, and then obviously you could channel that in there. And then when you've done that, then I think the lawyers or whatever your legal team could negotiate how to move the money across to the United States with the least bank charges and all that. So that shouldn't be a problem.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Appreciate you. And everything he just said is wise wisdom, and was a tad bit of my problem. The big part of my problem, Abby, was how are the locals paying for stuff? Right? I need y'all to get this. The locals are spending money. And one tried to spend money with us yesterday and could not, which tells us, and I told the whole office this, Jerome, we are not in the flow of money in Nigeria, and we need to change it. It was my exact words. You can't make money outside the flow of money. So I needed Abby to tell me, hey, Abby, can you tell me how money flows? And she gave me 2 apps. Now that I know how the money flows, now I can do something about flowing in that direction. It's important. That's important because I can, and that depends on each side. I could, let's just say we're talking about collecting the money. Okay, no problem. So I could just send out checks or something to, or do bank transfers or something if they can. But then let's say we're talking about the collecting of the money. Yes, sir.
I use World Remit for Kenya, and I was using Walmart, and I ran into a problem with them about 2 years ago. And one of my friend in Kenya, his daughter was saying, "Oh, we use World Remit," so I started using them. What I discovered with them and their fine is they're dealing with the same problem that Walmart and them guys are with people trying to do the fraudulent thing. So I can use one card and it'll accept the transfer. I'll use another card, and because of the people trying to the fraud money, it'll reject it. So because I got more than one card, I'll do it that way, and the money will still go through. And it goes directly to his phone. He's got his money, or it can go to a bank. But the point is that even with World Remit, which is more legitimate, and they deal with all kinds of countries, even with that, there can be some snags. So you gotta have, like I said, deal with the experts, have flexibility, because I run into that sometimes where I want to send them some money, and my card will say nope, and I'll call the company and go, well, the account got flagged, and I'm sitting going, but I used this 2 months ago and there was no problem. But that's what it is. I'll go to another card, it goes right through. So yeah, flow of money.
Well, let me educate y'all in this way, and then I'm done. Because Abby just blessed. Thank you, Abby. You blessed me because I was trying to ask the lady, and I don't think she was understanding what we was trying to ask. She was, and she had to be 20, huh? 19. Yeah, she's about 19, 20. Now, what was Jerome just saying? Blah, 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 blah. What was you saying, Jerome? Money. Sometimes ran to a snag, one card.
Yeah, if you're using, you want to have more than one card, because one card may accept it, another card may, and the transaction is legitimate, but because people are using even World Remit to with fraudulent transfer of money, some things get flagged.
Oh, yeah. I remember now. I remember now. Thank you. I'm gonna test the team inside the office right now, the San Antonio house right now. How many active customers must we have before I launch Nigeria or Kenya or Zambia?
7 million.
No. That's fantastic. That's phase 1 goal for 3 countries combined. Almost. Anybody remember? I keep saying it. All right, great teaching lesson here. I'm not relaunching no countries. Oh, go ahead.
Is it 4.69 million?
No. It's 10,000. She's about to say at the same time as me. No, you did good. You did good. It's 10,000. We only do official launches. It's a rule. I'm launching India because we got a fan base there. We got the right personnel. Launch United Kingdom because we got the fan base there. We got the right personnel. America, fan base there, right personnel. We gotta have 10. To me to launch, that doesn't mean when Jerome says get on the phone with Kenya, that means we're super soft launching. We're working out things, we're learning the culture, we're finding some people, and then we're saying those 2 people, well, let's go to 10,000 active customers. And if those 2 people aren't willing to go to 10,000 active customers, and I got the wrong 2 people, and I go find another 2 people. and then you wait until you get the 10,000 active customers. Why? Because 10,000 active customers is monthly, which creates a good security blanket for income, but that's not the only reason. It's the reason why I had to ask Abby all these questions, because if you get 10,000 paying customers, you had to figure out over 10,000 problems to get there. There was at least one problem per customer. And now we would be experts before we launch, which gives me all the leeway to mess up a lot, because we will. Because that's the whole point of, you know, launching into a different country. It's a different culture. I just taught you something. Because while I'm saying, you know, hey, Abby, we're going to Nigeria, that doesn't mean I'm just taking my little young self to Nigeria and just rolling out there. You know, it's just rolling out this. All right,
Antonio, you can
we're
always,
famous.
Antonio,
Uh-huh.
you can you hear me? You can always hire me to be your communications international liaison.
See, look at that. Abby is just
I will
closing
bridge the
day.
gap. I will bridge the gap. I will bridge the gap very well.
Write
very,
that
very
down
well.
for me. Write that down, send it to me. Yes, I hear you. Duly noted, man. No, that's right. Yeah, buddy. So that's it. Hopefully I taught you something, that we don't move without a ton of strategic thinking. We do not move. We would not go. It could be my cousin in Nigeria, and my favorite cousin. That ain't got nothing to do with the fact that favorite cousin needs to come off 10,000 active, right? Because you got to do it, because there's a lot of cultural things that will happen. There is where the hotels. Do we do hotel conference? Like, there's so many different cultural things that you just won't know until you put boots on the ground. And I need to have some people that we can trust that have boots on the ground as we fly back and forth. And I believe Liddell has one or two people in Nigeria too that was ready to launch, but we wasn't ready, because we need to get to 10,000 people. You know what I'm saying? And there's just a lot that goes on. There's just a lot that goes with it. There's just a lot that goes with it. Now, that doesn't mean that we're not using this brother, because we are, okay? So Liddell, it's time for you to activate him, because we are as ready as we ever been. But we're going to march to 10,000 active customers, which will put us at somewhere like 40,000 customers or something like that total, because a lot of people would get in for free. 10,000 active customers, which give us a lot of trial and error that we would have been 10,000 times better, literally. Because signing up every customer would have created us a new problem we didn't see coming. And after 10,000, I'm not saying we would eliminate all our problems. We'll just find out that at least we know how to figure out 10,000 of these problems. Let's go find some new ones. That's how you launch. That's what you do. There's no other way. For America, India, and United Kingdom, since we're so established in these three countries, your goal is different. 7 million. 7 million. Your goal is different. 7 million. We're not, doing anything till we get to 7 million, because it's more, believe it or not, it's more risk. We need a strong foundation. As we go global, we want a 3-level foundation, three feet, three footings, and then hopefully a fourth, and then we'll be sitting like a good chair on the floor. That's it, ladies and gentlemen. I appreciate you. I hope you enjoyed your video and listening to Abby. And I never even heard of word remit. I haven't even said the word remit unless I was asking one of my friends, are you in remission? And I haven't even said anything about that word in such a long time. So I didn't know anything about it. And I forget what the first, and then Chris, so you should have learned a lot today. Go ahead. Sit on the mic. Sit on the mic. Oh, okay. He's all right. He's switching. He's doing editing and stuff in the background. There you go. He's saying something good. I want y'all to hear whatever it was. All right, he come to mind. Here you go. There you go, kind of stuff.
Basically, what I was saying, someone on Facebook said they probably have a solution to your problem already. So I'll see.
Okay. Sounds good to me. Sounds good to me. I need all that local knowledge, right? All that local knowledge. But that's it for me, y'all. Hopefully this was a sultry voice, he says you got there, Chris. Hopefully that was a blessing to you as it was for me. You can plant better. You can dominate. Thank you, everybody. We'll see you much later. Y'all have a good one.